Good day, seniors and active adults. Welcome back to our YouTube podcast, Get Your Weekly Slice, where we protect, inform, and educate you, our seniors and active adults, every week about what you should know as you age. It is about keeping you, our seniors, in the know. Today, I'm going to talk about my website and my newsletter. And to get to my website, it's www.your, Y-O-U-R, Florida spelled out, Haven, H-A-V-E-N. Now, you might be asking yourself why I came up with that particular website name. And it's because if you think about it, my last name is Flahaven, F-L-A, which used to be the abbreviation for the state of Florida, Haven, but it's been shortened to FL Haven. Therefore, your Florida Haven kind of stuck out, and I went with it. And I find it kind of funny when I've done some of my seminars, people will come up to me after a seminar and they'll ask me, is that a stage name that you chose? And I go, no, that's my real name, Flahaven. So they get a chuckle as well as I do. But in any event, it works for me being here in the state of Florida. I redesigned my website and kind of took control along with my new marketing company as to what we were going to put on there, how we were going to have it designed. And we went back and forth. I provided verbiage, and the newsletter, I'm kind of letting him know what I want in that newsletter on a monthly basis. And a lot of it's going to parallel with what my seminars are for that given month. So as an example, if it's aging at home, I'm going to have some articles in there about aging at home. If it's about senior scams, there's going to be articles in the newsletter about senior scams. So I want to kind of, emphasize what topics that I provide at the Smarter Senior Seminar Series events at the Orange County Library System. And again, they will be paralleled with the newsletter for that given month. So I'm pretty happy with the website, the design, and the information that's on the website. And I'm most happy because it's more user friendly for our senior and active adult community. Now, the one good thing about it is that when I do the in-person events with Smarter Senior Seminar Series at the Orange County Library System, they put a blurb or article every month into their monthly magazine. And that monthly magazine will tell everyone what type of topic, what type of seminar that I'm going to have, where it's going to be located, what the time is, and what the day is. And the good thing about that is if people are going and utilizing that monthly magazine from the Orange County Library, and they're interested in attending any one of those topics, all they have to do is go to my website, RSVP, and they're going to have a list of different dates, times, topics, locations, etc. for the monthly Smarter Senior Seminar Series events. Now keep in mind, we're on hold right now for the 5 easy steps to downsizing. And ordinarily, I always had conducted those on a monthly basis at every one of the existing Orange County Library locations. Now, keep in mind, when we started this 5-6 years ago, doing these in-person seminar events, there were 16 locations in Orange County. Well, one they've done away with, and they're bringing up 2 more or having 2 more built over the next 2 or 3 years. So they'll be back up to 16, 17 locations here in Orange County. So it's good exposure for me as a real estate agent who focuses mainly on seniors and active adults. That's my niche in real estate. And you're not going to find a lot of real estate agents that focus, who are able to guide people, seniors and active adults, through this process we call downsizing. So I want you to keep that in mind as well. But we make it easy for you. If you sign up for the newsletter, you're going to be able to tell what events are going to be coming up. If you utilize the library on a regular basis and you get one of their monthly magazines, you're going to be able to see what topics, what seminars, what dates and locations they're going to be held in what month. So I think it's a benefit for everyone. And I look forward, hopefully, to see you attending one of my seminars in Orange County. Now, some of the other, and I'm going to kind of guide you through the website. I've put in some in there about for buyers and some for sellers. Now, I want you to understand that for buyers, I get it. Alba and I get it. And what I mean by get it is that when you're looking to downsize, you're looking to get rid of a home that's probably a big footprint and wanting to move to a smaller footprint. And if you are in a situation as you're aging, I do know that most people, seniors and active adults, they're looking for something that's all on one floor, be it the master bedroom, the bathroom, kitchen, family room, etc. They're not looking to climb stairs anymore as they age. So I know that, but a majority of the agents don't know that, don't realize that, but I do and Alba does. The other thing that I do know is that there are so many different options out there for buyers today as a senior and active adult. And I'm going to have a podcast, and it's going to be titled Senior Living Options. And I'll go into a little bit more detail as to what's available out there for seniors and active adults as they consider making that transition from a big footprint to a small footprint, or they just want to expose or have more social life, that type of thing. There's all types of varieties out there and availability of those varieties. And I know where they're at, where they're located, what the HOA fees, et cetera, are. So I just want to share with you that is the emphasis on the buyer tab or section on my website. The seller section, on the other hand, is I want you to understand that Elva and I get it, that you get pummeled on a daily basis, not a monthly basis, but a daily basis with phone calls from people wanting to buy your home if you've been in your home 20, 25, 30 plus years. And let me tell you, they're offering a price, and a lot of seniors think it's a good price, but what they don't realize is that price is not as good as it could be if it's listed and sold by Alba and I. And I also want to share with you one of the bonuses for using Alba and I through the listing process or the downsizing process with you, our seniors and active adults, is that we're going to be there every step of the way. But the most important thing is your investment. Your house investment is the biggest investment you've ever had in most cases. And Alba and I are looking out for you. We want you to understand, and that's why we're going to provide, if you give us the listing, help you through the process and sell your property prior to your transitioning to another location or a living option. We will do a pre-appraisal. We want to make sure that we're pricing your home at the right price point to get you the most money. Now, keep in mind that only is provided and offered to people who allow us to list and sell their property, and also to help them, guiding them through that transition of downsizing. Keep in mind, we do not want to take a listing, put it active on the MLS or the multiple listing service that's provided for all realtors in Central Florida. We do not want to put it on the market until we know we are insured that you, the senior and active adult, are going to have a place to move to. Once that's decided and you're moving forward with that, then we can have that further discussion about listing and selling the home that you're in, and how we go about liquidating, moving, getting rid of it, cleaning it up, all of that. That's what we do, Alba and I, as certified senior housing professionals. Now, also, I want to let you know that I do have like a rotating menu at the top of my website, and I want to direct you to one that's most important, and that's about VA qualifications. I know that it kind of gets muddied. I also know that there's a lot of seniors and active adults out there that don't know what VA qualifications entail. I mean, there's a certain period where you can qualify for VA benefits. We want you to be able to take advantage of those. And most importantly, of those VA benefits, those are if you're going to be moving into an assisted, or if you're going to be aging at home. The one thing at aging at home is if you need help at home. They do supply benefits if you qualify for that VA benefits. Now, one of the other caveats to qualifying is that you can't have a lot of assets. So if you have any questions or concerns regarding that, just give me or Alba a call, and we will connect you with an individual who's a little bit more professionally in depth with the qualifications and how he can make you give you the opportunity to utilize those benefits, even if you have a little bit more assets that they require or they request less. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Also on the website and in the newsletter, I have a section, Help Us Help You. And basically what that is kind of reaching out to our seniors and active adults that follow us or have questions or concerns as they age. We ask that you provide us your question. And if it's not something that we do in our Smarter Senior Seminar Series event or the 5 Easy Steps to Downsizing, it's something that we'll incorporate into our program. So don't think it's a bad question, a stupid question. All questions are very valuable to us because you're not the only one thinking about the question or concern that you have. There's a lot of other seniors and active adults as they age are thinking the same thing. So we welcome those type of suggestions. And again, it's titled Help Us Help You. You can call me, you can email, whatever is best for you to get that information to us. Now, I also want to share with you on the website that we're doing videos. And I did 3 videos right before the pandemic, in the beginning of the pandemic period over 2 years ago to 3 years ago. And one of them was customer, how I began, and the value that I offer to seniors and active adults. I know they're lengthy videos. I understand that. But I really wanted to share the story of all 3 of those and let you know how I began and what led me to work with seniors and active adults, what my value is that I provide seniors and active adults, and a couple customer stories. Two different ladies living alone, one with no family, one with a small family, grown up child. But in any event, how we went through the process of helping them sell their house and move them, one into an independent living, the other into a 55 plus active adult community. So I want you to kind of view those. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. But I warn you, when you want to look at the how it began, the value, and the customer, they're 10 to 12 minutes. And I don't want to scare you away from that. But I do want you to think about grabbing a snack, grab your beverage of choice, sit back and enjoy those videos, because I really took some time to make sure that people understood exactly what I'm trying to accomplish and how I'm trying to help seniors and active adults as they age. Okay. The last one, which I'm doing right now, and I wanted to introduce, is my podcast. My podcast is titled Get Your Weekly Slice. And the reason why I came up with that title is simply, if you've listened to any of my previous podcasts, if you listen to any of my previous videos, and if you've attended any of my seminars, you'll always hear me talk about protect, inform, and educate. And the acronym for that, protect, inform, and educate, is PIE. And I know most seniors, male, female, and active adults, they like pie. Hence, get your weekly slice. And it's information that I'm providing you via this podcast, YouTube video, to share with you in depth what Alba and I can do for you as a senior and active adults. And keep in mind, we know it, you know it, and it's hard to find anybody in today's environment that you could trust. That's why we get background checked. It's another level of trust for you, our senior and active adults. Now, I hope you enjoy. I hope you watch. The podcasts are going to be presented on a weekly basis. And I've got a list of podcast events, stories, etc. I have enough for the next 2 years. And I know as I go forward, working and helping seniors and active adults with their downsizing transition, that I'm going to have more stories, more podcasts, etc. So and I anticipate it's going to be an ongoing process of getting information out to you, our seniors and active adults, and having you become more comfortable working with Alba and I. And that's why I'm sharing this about the website, is because I want you to get to know us more and better. Now, keep in mind, you heard me mention Alba. And the reason why Alba has joined me and I'm mentoring her is because Alba has a passion, as I do, to work with seniors and active adults. Now, Alba is bilingual. So what it does is it affords us in the Orlando market the opportunity to work both with seniors and active adults who speak only English or speak only Spanish. So I think that's a big plus. We agree that and feel that there's a need for seniors and active adults to have a choice and to have guidance both in English and in Spanish. So that's why Alba has joined the team here at Flahaven, so we can get our information, we can help more and more people as they age. And keep in mind, it's all about protecting, informing, and educating you, our seniors. Now, the other thing is, what I want to share with you is the newsletter. You can sign up on my website. Again, it's yourfloridahaven.com. You can check out the design. If for any reason you don't or aren't available to have a website, or or email and your son or daughter or nephew or niece or family member is watching or seeing this podcast, I can have those mailed to the residents, and they'll be able to see the weekly newsletter and then also find out more about what events are coming up in Orange County Library System. Okay. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that I have a direct link on the website that goes to all the monthly events it shares that are going to be held at different locations throughout the Orange County Library System. So if you go onto that link, you're going to see other senior and active adult related seminars, programs that are free. Keep in mind, they're free. And I think that's a helpful tool on my website, and it gives exposure as with the Orange County Library System because we partner very well with each other. And last but not least, I want you to connect on my social media, Instagram or Facebook. Again, I know some seniors and active adults don't, but their family members, friends, uh, children, and nephews and nieces are. And if you could like and follow what I do, because I post something every week on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. So I want you to do that. The podcast right now, the only way you're going to find the podcast, it's YouTube podcast. It's going to be on there. You can like and share my YouTube podcast, but you'll have to get that as well on the website. So keep that in mind. Going forward, I'll probably add a couple more areas of concentration, and it's going to be more about blogs and stories about how I've helped seniors and active adults with their downsizing, what the experience was, what their testimonial was, and things like that. So I'm going to expand a little bit more on the website, and it's going to be an opportunity to provide more information and education for you, our seniors and active adults. And last but not least, I'm going to ask everybody for testimonials. I'm going to ask some to do some via video, some to just do it writing. But either way, I'm going to have a testimonial that's going to share the story that we worked with you, our senior and active adults. And I think I was premature when I said last but not least, but this is last but not least. As a client of Alba and I's, for allowing us, not allowing us, but having us help you downsize through this transition, which can be very overwhelming, and to connect you with our trusted resources and services. What we like to do, and we do now with past clients, is we either go out for lunch or dinner with them once a year, usually at their birthday, twice a year, whatever. But we still keep in contact with our senior and active adult clients simply because just because we transitioned you into a home, we don't want you or us to forget our experience with you. And we're here at no charge. Keep that in mind. I know it's always on some people's mind, what's it going to charge? But we're willing to do it at no charge, answer any senior related questions as and after you've made that transition, because we want to follow up with you. We want you to be the most happiest with that transition. And let's just say not all cases. And again, the options are up to you to choose, but not all choices are the best, as we find out as time grows on. In closing, I hope you enjoyed today's Get Your Weekly Slice. If you'd like to discuss further today's topic, you can reach me via email at mike@your, Y-O-U-R, Florida, spelled out, Haven, Haven.com, or call me at 407-340-5291 to set up an appointment. I provide a free 1.5 hour in-person meeting to discuss your future plans on aging while providing you a minimum of 3 options to choose from. Don't forget to follow us and like us on Facebook and Instagram. While on my website at yourfloridahaven.com, sign up for my monthly newsletter, RSV to any of my in-person events, which are held at the Orange County Library, Smarter Senior Seminar Series events, and to view any and all of my videos and podcasts. We hope these podcasts are helpful, and if they are, please share with your friends, family, and neighbors by letting them know what we offer as certified senior housing professionals, designated real estate agents, to our seniors and active adults as they age. We're a connector. It is about keeping seniors in the know. Till next time, when you come back to get your weekly slice.